It is October the 10th today. We have landed in Oklahoma. So we're back here down with my buddy Luke Palmer, and we're not exactly hunting the same farm we did last year, but we got permission on another piece. We came in here this morning with him, kind of looked around, found a couple good spots that we can hunt. One spot we can hunt on a north, the other spot we can hunt on a south, and then we're actually going to set stands and blinds in here. That way we really got bulletproof setups, no matter what these deer end up wanting to do. So we probably won't get down here to hunt until I would say early part of December. We got some work to do this afternoon, but it's gonna be good to get in here, get this all done. That way when we come back in December, literally all we gotta do is climb in a stand or a blind and start hunting. So. Well, that took a little longer than expected, but we finally got the double set River's Edge hung up, and it's money. We're just gonna set up a baronet literally straight across. And the reason we're doing that is we just want to have two options at both of these spots we're going to set up, so that way we can hunt them on anything. So pop this baronet up and stake it in, and off to the other spot we go. Spot number 2, we are going to get in this big old cedar here, and if you look at it right now, you're going to think we're nuts. It's going to take some trimming, but it's going to be greasy when we get her done. So I'm going to throw the tethered sticks up and hang another River's Edge double and clear everything out, put a baronet up. That's going to wrap up our day. That's the game plan. We're not going to waste any more time. Get this bad boy up. Well, just got spot number 2 set up, and that was a fun one. Luke tells us on the way down, we haven't had rain 90 days, he says. It's rained every day we've been here. And a monsoon came in while we were trying to hang that set. Now it's just a matter of waiting. We're done working for the day. We're probably going to speed scout our way out of here and head back home. Come back when the time's right and when the cameras tell us to come back. December the 8th this morning. Just wrapped up first shotgun in Iowa last night and got close, but weren't able to fill a tag, so we are headed southbound, headed down to Luke Palmer's place in Oklahoma again this year. Deer have been rolling pretty good, so we have today, which is Thursday through Sunday. We're gonna give her a good run, and then we're gonna end the year up in North Dakota. So we're gonna finish fueling up, grab the co-pilot some coffee, make sure he's happy, and hit the road. Whee! Made her to Oklahoma. 1:20 right now. We're gonna move all of our stuff into Luke's place. He left the place unlocked. He's just finishing up work right now. He's gonna end up meeting us here. We're gonna get dressed and try and get right out and get in a tree. We're expecting a little earlier movement tonight. It rained pretty much all night last night, late into the morning this morning. So hopefully this afternoon's pretty good. So we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get the Jeep unpacked and get in our hunting stuff and roll out with Luke. Heading out. First day here in Oklahoma. Our big fancy guide over there looks like he's going out to the tavern, but he's really just taking us into the stand. December the 8th this evening. First hit in Oklahoma for the year. Drove all morning this morning from Iowa to get down here, and rolled in about 1:30. It's about 2:40 right now, so did kind of a turn and burn at the house, dropped all of our stuff off at Luke's. Hurry up, got dressed, and came in here. This spot we originally set up was not too far from here, but we ended up having to move it. So with that, means we had to hang a double set when we got in here this
this afternoon. Can't say it's the nicest setup we've ever been in, but we're in. So we're gonna sit back. We got about just under 3 hours till dark, I would say, and hope for the best. See what Oklahoma brings first night in.
What's today's prediction, Luke?
It's going to be a little foggy this morning, but I think it's going to go down. I do. You know, I hope so, because I'll be at work. You know, some people got these JOBs. So, I'm kind of pumped up. I've been pumped up about this for a long time, so I think the big 7's going to go down this morning. Possibly the 8, but I'm shooting for the 7.
That's because you want to shoot.
Maybe. But it's going to go down.
Max, what's your take?
It's day number 2 here in Oklahoma. To take it lightly, it has been a shit show of a morning. Buried the 4-wheeler on the way in trying to cross a creek, so that's currently stuck. Ended up having to walk, I don't know, a few hundred yards instead. Got in the tree. We're covered up in cows. Welcome to Oklahoma. We just never seem to catch a break. You can never just go somewhere and everything goes right. There's deer over my shoulder. So, we're not going to waste any time. Hopefully, I can get lucky and have something stroll in here this morning, but it should be an interesting one. Texting Luke, try and figure out our 4-wheeler situation. Thing is, we didn't bury it per se, but it's enough where it's caught in a rut. So you can go backwards and forwards, but you can't get across it. Came in on Luke's. He's nice enough to allow us to come in and check one of his spots. We pulled the card on that, put that in the computer, and it showed us that 7 Up, one of the bucks I've been after, just up on our place, and another really good solid buck. I've been in here quite a bit recently. We're getting in there nice and early. We gotta hang a double set River's Edge. climb right up in it and see what this afternoon brings. But these deer should move really well this afternoon. That's gonna be a close. Day number 2 here in Oklahoma. Another eventful sit. Pretty much seen every deer we had on camera except for the 2 good ones.
None of the cameras have had any of the target bucks on them at all, which does make no sense at all for us. So the only spot we don't have footage of anything is where we're going this morning. So
I don't really know what to say at this point. Happened to me 2 years in a row now. Finally got up to one of these bucks, figured out he's been coming up here, he's been hanging out up on this end of the farm. We're in the same exact blind we were last year when I had that big one I ended up killing. Come in the first night and he just never got a good shot at him. Well, same exact thing happened this time. That deer should be dead. He was at 20 yards. But there's so many obstacles, I guess, that can be in the way. And I feel like if I would have tried shooting him where I wanted to shoot him, my bowstrings would have hit this chair. Either one, you wound him, which would be worse, or you miss him and feel really bad. What do you do? We seen him, I guess. We know where he's at. That's about all I can take out of it. Brennan probably thinks I'm an idiot. But probably cost us 20 hours of driving tomorrow night. We usually don't have anything go easy for us, so why would I start today?
Last night here in Oklahoma, we didn't hunt last night or this morning, but we did have cell cams running. That deer we had the encounter with yesterday morning was daylight last night and this morning, which is good. We got really good feeling he's gonna do it one more time. That's all we need him to do.
Wrap on this first trip to Oklahoma. Climb down out of a tree and be back after the new year.
We're headed to Oklahoma, so we're gonna go visit Luke again. Was down there like 3 weeks ago, had a really good encounter, but we're gonna head back. We're gonna be able to hunt Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we got a few days down there yet to close out the year. Hopefully with any luck we'll be able to get on some.
I smoked him, right? I think so. I mean, I didn't have great penetration, but it was right in his armpit. Yeah. Holy smokes. I don't know what it is about these Oklahoma deer, but they just get me wound up. That deer came in right at first light this morning, hot on a doe. We actually watched him run through the hardwoods here. He come around, and they all kind of filtered off. They worked back in. Man, I hope we smashed him. That deer is an old, mature Oklahoma. Just a big 7-pointer.
Well, it's been about an hour since the shot. What we did was just slowly packed up, went back, went to the Jeep, got stuff reorganized, and we just came back in here. So we're gonna go to where I shot him, pick up blood. Hopefully we can top it off with a good buck. We found him. It's right there. Well, here he is, 2022 Oklahoma buck. I actually punched our tag here January 4th, 2023. Heck of a way to kick off another year. We've been absolutely blessed as far as our fall in 2022, and to cap it off this way, doesn't get any better. Down here at a good buddy Luke Palmer's place. He was nice enough to give me another invite, just like last year, and we actually were down a couple weeks ago and had a good hunt, just never ran into something good and didn't have it line up. I mean, we had a good encounter with a really good buck. Things just didn't work out. We were in a blind, and when Brennan could film, I couldn't shoot, that kind of deal. But I knew I wanted to come down here for 3-4 more days. So I had Rico, called him up, and we made plans to come down here and hunt to end the year here. Wouldn't you know it, we got a north wind this morning, first day back, and he read the script just like we wanted him to, and 25-yard shot. We gave him time and waited for Luke to come and help us, and he knew right where this deer was going to be, and sure enough, he was piled up not far from where he told me he was going to be. So just an incredible hunt, another one for the books.
Well, we just got all settled in here for the afternoon. It's a little after 4, so we pushed her right till we could. It's going to be hopefully a nice and quick hunt, and strictly a doe mission tonight. Luke's got a lot of does running around here, so we wanted to do some doe management, get us a slick head on the ground. I don't know about you, but I think that's a wrap on Oklahoma, boy.
Luminac there. She's laying about 30 more yards.